So one of the things that were really impressive when OpenClaw first came out was the fact that it can actually go and control your browser. It could take actions on your behalf the way you would. And honestly, I've tried, like, as somebody who's worked in this field for a long time, who's like literally lived N8N and Claude, I was trying to set up OpenClaw and I've tried it a dozen times and it just doesn't work for me. Like, I've tried tinkering with files and maybe I'm just not smart enough, and that's okay. I don't, I'm not a technical person, but I care for getting shit done. And if I could just get $200 subscription for Claude Code, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you how I'm using it, so that you could kind of open your mind to the fact that there's more possibility. Like, if you were not able to set up OpenClaw properly, I think it's okay to just, give up. I think it's okay to just move on and just try Claude, because it will blow your brains on how powerful it can be. And let me show you. So it's been doing a few things for me. Right now, it's literally, as you can see on my screen, it's doing outreach for me. Okay, so I tell it to just get 5 leads at a time using my Dialsheet API and MCP server. So it basically just fetches all the leads with a particular tag and sends them emails based on research. And that's why exactly, I only tell it to just do 5 at a time, so that, it can actually do research properly, kind of understand their recent posts and recent news to kind of send them an email. I've had some replies saying that, hey, I don't think we're a fit, but that's a freaking great email. Thanks to Claude. But anyways, another thing that I've got it to do, which was I spent the whole weekend building this skill, was actually making it send creatives to my prospects. So basically, as part of my outreach, I was telling it to just basically, you know, um, go on their website, which it went, and it took context of all the, like, the branding, a product. It took screenshots, and then what I did was I created this dashboard, if you will, just for Claude. Like, yeah, I can use it. I can just drop reference images, give it a prompt, and it'll generate images for me. But what I wanted to do is just give Claude its thing so that it could just play with it. So this dashboard is connected with Gemini, Google Studio, Gemini API key, so that it can generate images. Now, I don't like to make things too complex. Like, people say, oh, you can use anti-gravity and all that. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I think they just need to dumb it down for people like me who are not technical. I don't want to have to, like, work in VS Code. Like, I don't like that. I would rather work in this, where I drop images here, put the prompt here, and I get outcomes like this. You know, like this, I could do that. I mean, so yeah, like, this is what Claude is doing for me. And to be honest, this is really freaking impressive. Now, what it does is it downloads it and then sends it to me in an email, as you can see. So now I'm just testing it. Like, I'm not going to send these creatives in an email to all my prospects. But what I would do, which would be to create a landing page kind of portfolio with some text, kind of like a VSL, but like ISL, image sales letter, if you will, just to kind of showcase the type of work that we're able to produce without, them having to even ask for it. The whole point of this video is just to tell you that it's okay if you just want to, not have to do OpenClaw setup. It's completely fine. Like, it's not the end of the world, because now Claude can do, if not more than OpenClaw, just as much as OpenClaw, if not better than it, faster, and you have full control. You get to do a lot more because you don't have to deal with, like, setting up part. So I hope it makes sense, and I hope you give it a shot. And if you need help, just message me and I'll send you something, or we can take it from there.